The wind was up at Formby Golf Club Sunday morning as the brightest and best in collegiate golf gathered for the third and final day's play in the Arnold Palmer Cup. The home team held a 6-point advantage going into the decisive session, a series of 10 singles matches, 2.5 more points their target. While America were in need of something spectacular to overturn the deficit and retain the trophy they won so emphatically on home soil 12 months ago. Out in match 1 for Europe, as he was yesterday, Antoine Rosner. Déjà vu for the Frenchman. Protecting a 100% record in the contest, it was he who secured the first point of the day, one up over Nahum Mendoza III. Europe inching closer to the trophy. A defiant Rico Hoey put some red on the board in match 2, however. This putt at 4 providing the American an early advantage over Sam Horsfield.
United States at 2 up.
The Englishman would take the match up 18, but Hoey prevailed, 1 up. Further joy soon followed for the United States. Zach Wright scrambling to fantastic effect here at the 4th.
Well done, fella. Well done. Oh, brilliant.
2 points from 3 matches this week. The Louisiana State senior came close to an ace at 16. He would ultimately close out his match on 17. A 3-1 victory over Robin Peterson. The deficit cut to 14-9. Drawn against one another for the second day running, Alistair Doherty and Adrian Maronk played out a repeat of yesterday's halved match. The latter went 1 up at the 11th, only to be pegged back by his American counterpart. The result moved Europe within 1 point of victory. But the visitors were dogged. Charlie Danielson continuing his match-winning form of yesterday, this time against Welshman David Boot.
Good shot.
It ended 1 up at the last, closing the gap once more to 4 points. But in truth, it was merely delaying the inevitable. Matthias Schwab putting the final nail in America's coffin at the 17th hole. A 2-1 victory over Doug Gim, ensuring Europe reclaim the Arnold Palmer Cup. As the news filtered around the course, Lars van Meegel found himself with additional cause for celebration. Incredible scenes at the 16th hole, though the Dutchman would ultimately halve his match with Derek Bard. Of the remaining 3 matches, the hosts won 2 and halved the other, moving the final score to 18.5, 11.5. It's a 9th victory for Europe in the Arnold Palmer Cup and comes much to the delight of their head coach.
Ecstatic, unbelievable. The guys all just gelled right from the get-go, and I think that start that we had on the first day was able to, get us up there. But, we definitely didn't count our cookies until they were, finished there. So it was wonderful. Yeah, speechless.
A memorable week for all involved, but ultimately it's the Europeans celebrating.